best of 3 between the man in the bottom left, Falcon Solar, and the man in the top right, herO. Finally, we do see some Protoss represents. I think I'm almost exclusively playing some Terran versus Zerg tonight, or Terran versus Terran as well, but a lot of Terran and a heck of lack of Protoss. No TVP though, unfortunately. But we'll find ourselves a nice PVZ here. Of course, as I say, nice PVZ. It's gonna take a while before that's gonna catch on, so we'll just... I'll set up something I want to ask herO later. I'm just gonna translate into Korean right now. Do you have any idea? Okay, so I've got it set up now. Once we're done with this first map, I'm gonna ask herO if he knows something. Definitely a big game here. Arnovitz. You are correct indeed here. Expecting nothing less than epicness. Overload pop in here. Of course, nothing very serious in the early game. We do see the cybernetic score finishing up. We do see a Stoker, which is a little bit different. He is looking for overlords with that one. And he's still going into the Stargate. We're still seeing that Oracle style. But this Stoker first is not something we usually see. He does not know about this Overlord. I guess he doesn't. He's looking for the Overlord in the wrong position. This is like the most funny position for the Overlord, man. It's like literally where the Stalker popped. He's trying to grab that Overlord into nice scouting. That's what he was doing with the Stalker, but I mean, there's nothing really to see yet. Now he finally, I think, saw that Overlord, so he's gonna go ahead and poke at it. And that's the only one that's across the map. Needs to be careful, of course, if you have a Stalker on the outside like that, and some links are gonna come and catch it, then it's gonna be dangerous for the Stalker. Double adept follow up here. And the Oracle is gonna reveal itself, granting the high ground vision. Nice and early third base. Is that a Protoss thing? I think it's Protoss, collapsed Protoss banner. So this is a Zerg map, as we just confirmed. Can herO still make it work? Okay, so I don't know, man. I don't know. Nothing really out of the ordinary. It's a Twilight Forge follow-up here. It's nice and fast. 2 oracles is not that uncommon. That's about it. There's nothing really that sticks out to me as like, yeah, we need to hide some information here. I mean, he made the Stalker maybe just to get the Overlord. Maybe he just wanted to kill the Overlord, get like a force a different build, like a tiny disruption in the build order by, you know, having Solar have to make another unit. Maybe this is like the anti-Baneling Bust Stalker, right? Stalkers are basically immune to Baneling damage. If they stand inside a wall, the wall is gonna collapse before the Stalker collapses. Now these are depth shading into the links here, not the greatest shade, unfortunately here. Nice timing there by Solar, but at the same time Oracle's coming in, killing 3 drones here. He's gonna lose, at least 2 adepts get out, but he's gonna lose an Oracle. So extremely good defense here by Solar. And more and more Stalkers are getting mobbed in here. Stray drones getting snacked for both players. One probe falling there to Solar, 1 drone falling here to herO. It's gonna keep the Oracle alive for now. These double adepts just walking into their death because they're like, yeah man, that's the base. We needed to die it earlier, but we just didn't make it happen. So now we need to go back and actually get ourselves killed. herO not looking as sharp as of yet. Blink about to finish up, and that's when the attack's gonna start. So he did rank 1 more Oracle because he needs those traps, or he can't really play this. That's the issue with this style. If you lose your Oracles and you don't have stasis traps, you just cannot push across with the Stalkers because they'll get killed by links. Just like that, look at that. See, now because of the blink, he kept them safe, and because the Oracles are here. You need stasis traps, you need those Oracles for firepower to just have those links. Will make it a extremely difficult engagement there for the links. Now, second robo coming online and the robotics bay. I wonder what we're gonna see with the robotics bay. I wonder if he's gonna go into double colossi and maybe the 4 colossi. Sniping some hydras. Now he's gonna go ahead and snipe a few queens here. Stalkers do pack a punch with the +1. And there's a counter attack here. A lot of extra Stalkers do warp in, but there's no shield battery to try and keep this alive. Now Stalkers kind of coming in a circle here, both Oracles dying. This might have been the perfect counter attack here from Solar. It's completely killing herO. Yeah. He's basically killing herO before herO is ready. I mean, he really needed to have something like Storm or Charge. A bunch of charge slots with this to keep this safe. The Solar stayed on 60 drones. He killed the 3rd base now. And yeah, herO is gonna GG. He went into double colossi, by the way. That answers the question, by the way. So that was the idea, but very well done. There we go. Okay, we asked herO, but unfortunately he also does have no information on the Esports World Cup. But so far, this man here in the bottom right is looking good today. It's Falcon Solar. And in the bottom left we do have herO, currently teamless if I'm not mistaken. A free agent. Sending out a probe very early here. Gonna go and try to block the natural. And he's gonna get the block. Now this is an interesting one because if you block on this map, you force your opponent to take a different pattern of expansions. And yeah, herO, you can see herO is actually committing to this, blocking this area rather than just delaying a hatchery. And that forces Solar to take this base because he cannot take this area because this is not mined out. It's very interesting. But I guess you could have gone over here, picked those minerals and just tried to go for this base as well. It wouldn't have been that big of a deal, I feel like. So yeah. In the end though, herO gets what he wants. He kind of pushes Solar away from that gold area. But I feel like if I'm kind of harassed like that, I just mine out these and take these from behind here, from here. And then I take this as my third base and I just don't take this base at all. Just full gold bases. Cybernetics School, of course, is on the way. The miracle building from the herO, sorry, the Protoss race. Providing all the technology. Literally everything is in there. It even teaches the zealots indirectly how to walk correctly, because apparently they don't walk correctly before they get the zealot legs upgrade with the charge. So, because they speed up, right? That's how powerful this building is. Until that point you can basically only make zealots which are kind of crippled. Cybernetics School, man. Pinnacle of amazingness. Can't praise it enough. And the adepts are here. The first projectile hurling unit in the Protoss arsenal here. Also available after the Cybernetics School. Not before. Not before. He's gonna come in. Gonna throw down one at those drones and gonna kill one. Good snack, good snack. He's gonna try to join these up and let's see what he can get done with this. Maybe he can intercept a few rallying drones. Maybe he can just walk in, shade out and shoot some drones. He's gonna kill some lings. Maybe gets one drone. No, he went for the last ling there. That's so weird. This was open. Why do you automatically walk into this area, Mr. Ling? Just because there was an adept standing there. That was weird. Oh, there's a frog. How many eyes does it have? Like 3? Oracle is going across the map here, and only one Oracle into Twilight, so super fast Twilight. No Forge with this as well. He forced the third base to be in this location. The natural in the north. Maybe we'll see some adept glaives. He is throwing down a Nexus Stone, which makes me think it's probably going to be something else. Yeah, there we go. Already going into blink here. Super fast blink. But no +1 this time. He's still making adepts, which is kind of interesting to see here. Only one Oracle, really. Now he needs to kind of explode into the gateway count here very soon. The Oracle just got overcharged, so it is healthy on energy here and ready to kill the lings. Adepts coming in. Into the natural here, and I'm gonna kill some drones. 4 drones are falling here. He's shading into the third base location here. Yeah, 9-10 drones about to die. Very good stuff here from herO for only 4 adepts. Man, that's a great follow. It's really a great follow. He's gonna even get 2 shaded through, but they will end up being inside of units as well. So doesn't really get anything done with those anymore. But 9 drones, that's super solid, super sick. Now Oracle coming in again to try and snag his own share of the pie here. He's gonna kill 2, but this kind of exposes him at home. He has no Oracle at home defending, so links against Blink Stalker without Blink are decent. He's gonna lose one. That's gonna be it. The Oracle's still alive. And Mr. Instructor here, going back home. Now he needs this Oracle to stay alive. He's actually making another one. So he's one of these guys, you know. Now he grabs his +1, he grabs his charge with that, and he grabs a second Oracle. Because he's one of these guys. So he's an optimizer. herO wants to optimize his early push, this blink push. This needs to be optimized for him. And Solo's just gonna GG. He's like, alright man. I don't know why, but I'll GG. I think he felt a little bit too far behind. I mean, he lost a lot of drones. But that was definitely not a place to GG in my opinion. You can play from behind. I mean, you guys saw this. +1 this was delayed for this push timing. There was no second Oracle, there was no super high energy Oracles, so stasis traps were limited. And the Stalker count wasn't there yet. It's like... he needed like one more round of warp-ins to join up with that to be extremely potent there. But Solo's just gonna give it to him. That means we go into map number 3 in this best of 3 series. Talisman! There we go. Oh yes. Talisman. Yo, herO. Good to see you. Of course not storming it tonight, but still some RTS. Thanks for the follow, bro. In at the bottom left, we got Falcon's Solar, and on the top right it is Mr. herO. Talisman, so already an interesting choice, going for the pylon on the ramped natural. There's also this backdoor base, which has 2 entries, and it's a little bit more difficult to defend, but it does provide you gold minerals. And Solar will take this one, so I kind of agree with herO. Be here, throw down a pylon, because you can literally block that one with the pylon. Oh, he does miss the drone, Solar, the sneaky one, and he takes the base. This way is a tiny bit sad. Oh! Yes! He has the Overlord. He has the Overlord. He sees the drones now. He's not taking this seriously yet. But now the pylon is done. This is where it's gonna be okay. A bunch of drones coming to try and work at this. But the space was created. 1 cannon, 1 gateway. Not enough money for the second pylon. So the wall cannot commence. He's gonna block a few drones inside with the cannon, but the cannon will die. Now he can't kill drones though on the outside with the zealot being here. He still has the cannon. Can he make another pylon? Try and keep himself. The cannon is gonna finish, but it will shoot twice and then it will die. Kills 1 drone. And he should also cancel the gateway, I think. There we go. And that's gonna be it. Now 2 zealots are here. And they will fall. Adept joining in very late. Does not get a drone in the main base either. So yeah, so far I feel this is a advantage Solar, because this was committed to. It's still not researching +1. The wall is messy. The follow-up is late. The Stargate is late. Come on, start +1 already. This is where you go into Phoenix Colossi with quick +2. Try to push. You need to start your +1 though. He delayed even the Nexus, and Solar's even going for another gold. If herO was on the gold himself, I wouldn't hate it that much. But looking at this, I feel like Solar is not gonna lose from this position. It's so strong. I mean, he finally gets this up and running, but let's have a quick look at the income. It's already peaking here into the direction for Solar. As these gold minerals run in, this is fully operational. Third base. Adepts found the base. Oracle is trying to go to the gold miners here. He will kill a few of them. He needs to be careful though. Just snag a few more on his way out. 5 kills, nice. Glaives, alright. So fully different direction from what I was proposing here. But that's the issue, Roach Warren. It's about to finish up. Glaive Adepts, even though they can fight roaches in low numbers, they'll never fight or win a big engagement. The +1 was never taken, but it doesn't really matter if you play Adepts versus Lynx, right? If you play Adepts versus roaches, I think the +1 is actually quite handy. But he doesn't know that it's up roaches. He never went that far back into the base after his initial scout. We just snipe a few of the roaches. Let's get into the main base now. And this is a little bit weird here, but yeah, Resonating Glaives Adepts are gonna be nice against these Lynx here. They'll also shade to a different location again, but he's only trading against units, so no real economic damage has been taken here. We need to see something else. There's nothing else on the way though, that's the issue. He is going into +1, he's not going into charge, he has the money, he's not going into a robo, he's going into extra gates. This is not gonna work. herO needs something else. He's trying to kill as many workers as he can, but I don't think this is gonna work. And as soon as these guys are dead, you can just kill herO. You can just go across the map and kill him. There's nothing that can fight for herO. I mean, even if you go into Disruptors and play Adept Disruptor, I would have liked it a little bit more. Now he's trying to kill as many workers as he can, but workers are only going to bring you so far if you just can never win a fight. You know, he has +1 Adepts here, about to be ready. That's definitely going to be helpful against the roaches. He's going to deal 11 damage now to these guys. He's actually going into aggressive. That's insane. We do see links already in the main base. There is oracles, so the oracles are here to try and kill the roaches, right? And the adepts are here to try and base trade. So there you go. So far this is kind of working out, but also 14 probes did die and not enough Zerg drones did die. Both players going ham on each other's economy, it's insane. And these guys do shade out, actually. And there's still stuff across the map here. And herO has to kind of make adepts because he just doesn't have anything else. You know, if he can snipe the queens, right? Oh my god, he's actually going offensive with the oracles and the shade. This guy's so crazy. So he just goes aggression. Oracles are still darting around. He's trying to come in and kill the queens here, but then he shades away. And he joins up his adept force. Can he make this work? I mean, we do have so much army supply for Solar, but where is it? It's 25 roaches. There they come. They're all chasing the adepts. Now, Oracle's killing roaches. Yeah, it's a free win, but it takes some time. So, and during that time, Solar has enough roaches that basically even 2 overcharges won't be enough to keep the energy high enough, and at the same time the oracles will not be able to kill the roaches before every last drone is picked off here. Yo, Dave, thanks so much for the raid here. We're sitting in herO against Solar at 1-1 right now. Hope you had a good stream, mate. Well, have a little bit of a cold still, but starting to recover here. And this game is going nuts right now. We do have herO here sitting on a few adepts with glaives. Now he made a few stalkers as well. He still has 1 oracle, but stalkers don't have blink. The adepts just trying to kill as many drones as they can. 8 drones remain, so almost no reproduction capabilities here. Maybe a void ray would have been a cool addition if he could have killed these 3 queens. It's not that many. But yeah, look at these stalkers without blink, man. They look like headless chicken. Trying to defend, but I feel like Solar just won't let this slip. He has so many units, still 20 roaches. 1 Ravager even in the mix here. And the 1 Oracle is gonna almost slide into that bile here. But the queens, you can't stop the queen. Bam, there we go. He's gonna lose that Oracle. He's making another Oracle. Can he stay alive? He has this Nexus still up and running. This is the craziest game I've seen in a long time. Like literally both players, see, look at the production. He's making 2 links and now he's finally making 2 drones. Now, killing the last queen, right? Can he get another oracle out? I don't think so. He kills the last queen. Oh my god, that bile almost hit the oracle. But that's about it. He can only warp in zealots because he lost the cybernetics core. He needs to move the oracle. He's gonna lose the Stargate. He's gonna lose the last workers. GG is gonna be called. Solar is gonna take the series here. Wow. Solar taking the series and in a crazy last game.